Well guys, here we are with the 2002 yz85 that we were working on in the last video. Can I flip the camera? I cannot flip the camera. But yeah, it's kind of rough, but the carburetor came in and the bolt kit. The restyle kit hasn't come in yet, but we'll save that for the next video. And I also have some other parts to unbox for my 2002 yz125 over there. That thing's kind of rough right now. Needs a few things, but we'll get her done. But in this video, we're gonna unbox the carb and throw the original plastics back on. Hopefully make it look a little bit better. Take some of the bend lines that you get in like the white bends that happens with Yamaha plastics. I don't know why. It just happens. That's why I don't keep any of my bikes blue anymore, because that just happens and it looks bad. But yeah, we're gonna put the original plastics back on, torch the plastics, get them all sorted and blue again, and then we can do some stuff. We'll see what we'll get done, and I have to leave to basketball in a couple hours, so we only have a few hours to film this video. We'll get it out tonight. Alrighty, so this is a $40 Amazon carburetor for the yz85. I got what looked to be as close to the original carburetor as possible. This is exactly how it came in the packages. I didn't change anything. So packaging is maybe a 2 out of 10. There wasn't any wrap on it. There wasn't nothing. On the outside, there was a little bag like around the box. But that's it. This is how it came. This is the carburetor. I wish I had an original carburetor to compare it to, but it's not exactly the same. It's actually kind of different. You see this hose here? This hose takes fuel right out of the bowl and puts it into your carb. If you have like a lot of over rev on your bike, it'll just make it more snappy. Electron carburetors have the same design with the big air and stuff like that. So yeah, looks like the inside is polished, which is nice. It's a 28 millimeter. That's stock for the yz85, and it's snappy. It's nice. So we'll put this on there and we'll see how it performs. Hopefully it'll get this thing to fire up. If not, we might have to tear down the top end a little bit. I think the rings might be stuck. And because I compression tested it at, I think 90 to 100 PSI. I mean, these yz85s will really run on anything, but like, I'd like it to be higher than that. So we might have to free up the rings and maybe even buy a ring kit. But either way, we're gonna make it look good and hopefully run today. And then we can sell it or trade it. I have a guy, I don't know why, but I have a guy that wants to trade me a non-running 2014 yz125 for this thing. This thing. And he knows everything wrong with it too. Just once I get everything fixed, obviously. He's fine with there being no caliper, which I realized after last video. There's no caliper on it. And he's fine with everything about it. He just wants something for his girlfriend to ride. And yeah, we'll put this carb on. Should just go right on after we take the throttle cable and stuff it into the top. It should just go on and hopefully fire up. We'll put some 2-stroke oil down the cylinder because I had it outside for a bit with no spark plug and I think it might have frosted, but that's fine. See you guys in a little bit. First things first, We've got to take out these 2 Allen head bolts at the top, and then we have to get the throttle cable in there. Also, throttle cable still sticks. I think the throttle cable is just completely not, it's either the cable or the, yeah, it sounds like it's coming from up here at the actual throttle tube. So you might have to grease that and get stuff sorted out, but either way, that's a problem. All right, so we got this top plate off. Take off this boot. Take off the gasket. We need to get slide. Slide here. Looks like the clip is in the, hold on, I can't. Won't focus, but looks like the clip is in the 3rd position, which I'll look up stock settings. We're gonna have to do some stuff because of the pipe on it, but I'll look up stock settings and we'll set it at stock first. And if that doesn't work, we'll jet it up a little bit. So I got the throttle cable into the slide and it works. As you can see, it's fully extended, but the throttle just doesn't release after it's pulled in. Like, it's all the way out as far as it can go. All right, so it runs, but the throttle cable was just so frayed and just trashed that, like, you can't use that. So what I'm doing is I just stick a screwdriver in there and I raise it to act as the throttle, and it works. I mean, I'll try to set it up somewhere so you can see that it runs. That won't work. Let me do something about this. There we go. That works. That's what I do. Grab the throttle. Ooh. It's getting tougher to kick. I think it might be getting low on oil or something. So I don't really want to run it, but you guys saw, kind of started up there. So, right on. It runs. I had to use my 125 gas tank for it, because like, the other one, the petcock was all screwed up. But I should have this thing done fairly soon. But yeah, we got the carb in today. This was a shorter video, but that's fine. We got the carb in, we got it running, and that's it. Next video, we should get it complete. We should put the airbox on, get a proper throttle cable in there. I'm gonna see if any of my local stores have one in stock, because I need to get it soon. I can't be waiting like 2 weeks for it. And we'll get the plastics cleaned up. I'll get a bunch of things done, and hopefully we can get this thing done by this weekend. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. This is yz85.